Hello everyone, welcome back to 100 Days of Learning. We're doing the art challenge here, so 100 days of doing art, getting from my stickman and primary one house to who knows where. Let's figure it out. I just finished episode 3, if you like, last night. I am so over the moon with what I've accomplished so far. So this was the next 7 hours. Episode 1 was the first hour. So there's the intro, then episode 1 is the first hour, episode 2 was the next 5 hours, and then this one I took 7 hours to do it. Oh, tickly nose. And the reason I did 7 hours is because if I was doing an hour a day, what would that look like over the space of a week? Now, some of this was done in the summer. It's summer holidays. Very cold summer holidays up here in Scotland. No, winter holidays. So I've made use of my time that I've had off. So I've managed to get more than an hour a day done. But even so, I still thought this was good. It's a good benchmark for me to figure out how much can I get done in a week. Here's what went on. Okay, hopefully you can see why I'm so excited. There are no epic fails like last week whatsoever. There's things to improve on. There's things I probably won't ever go back to. But there are things where I'm just like, holy smokes, I did that. I did that. And I'm going to kick off with my 2 favourites. Now, to be honest, right up until the end, the ice dragon was right there. And that was the first one I did for the week. I loved the colours. I loved the trees and how I got better at the trees. You can tell which ones I did last. I love the blades of grass. Under the light, I've got it sitting here in front of me. Under the light, you can see the scales that are there. I'm really impressed. Oh, and it all fit on an A5 sheet of paper because that's the size of my little notebook here. So I was really, really impressed. But then I got to last night where I did the last 2 pictures. And that was the plant monster and the Pokemon tentacles. And for these 2, I'm trying to, hang on, let me go back. I'm trying to decide, did I sketch the ice dragon first? I can't see pencil lines. Okay, yeah, so I've sketched that first. Same with the plant monster and tentacles. They were sketched out in pencil first. And clearly I'm much more comfortable and much more free doing that because I know I can rub it out at the end. The plant monster, that is my ultimate favorite. It was a very close one, but he is, I don't know, I feel like the flower on the side of the head is like a little clip or bow. So I feel like she's something out of Little Shop of Horrors, if you know that musical. What did I do? Apart from sketching it, there was definitely that. The proportions were right. I borrowed my daughter's pens, which are at least a level up from the pens that I was using. These were, the ones I'm using are her old ones, and I'm going to keep borrowing them. There's a link below. Oh, speaking of which, when you watch one of these videos, it says paid promotion in it. That's talking about my Amazon affiliate links down below. Art for Kids Hub, who I'm using as my teacher at the minute, is free to use on YouTube. There's no, he doesn't pay me, he doesn't know who I am. He's got no clue. Or any of his team. So they're not paying me. It's the links down below, and it's just a case of every little helps. Speaking of every little helps, please could you do me a favour and like and subscribe down below, because as you know, it does help with the algorithm. And I'm trying to get my eldest to university at the minute, and I'd like to be able to afford. Don't cry. I've had a rough time, okay? I'm a single parent, 3 kids. I feel like my eldest is a very talented actress. I know I'm biased, okay? But I've seen her on stage. I hear her voice. I'd like to get her there, okay? And it's going to be down to me. Well, she does her part, obviously, but in terms of being able to afford everything, then that's me. So to help me get there, you know, just it doesn't cost you anything. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Anyway, back to this. Bring on the happy face. 2025 is off to a fantastic start for me. So I loved the expression on this plant's face. I loved the colours that the pens give me. They blended much better. I loved the reflection lines and the shading on the plant itself, or on the plant and on the bucket. What's it called? It's not a bucket. The plant pot. Okay, and even the little attention to details, like the freckles on the plant and the dirt along the bottom. That is definitely my favourite. But my 2 girls, my 2 critics, their favourite for this week is Tentacles, because we are a gaming family and they love Pokemon. Okay, I played Pokemon years ago. I haven't played it for many, many years. I have to say, I do see what they see, and I wish I'd taken a picture of it still at the sketching stage. I completely forgot to do that. I love the bubbles. I'm going to call them bubbles rather than eyes at the top. The reflections, the 3D-ness, the white pencil coming in, the shading on, do we call him his body? Or it's like a bucket hat, isn't it? Anyway, the main, yeah, it must be his body, right? His body at the top. I love the shading on that, and that's a mixture of pencils and pens. I loved his little hook nose. The tentacles, like I said, looked way better when it was in pencil. I'm currently sitting at my computer station. I might put a photo on my art station, if you like, my art studio, which I love. It's just behind me here. But to see what's going on the screen over here, and I'm sitting over there because I've got my lamp. Again, I'm pointing to it, but you can't see it, and it's a bit messy with crochet work behind me at the moment, so I'm not going to put my... Should I? No, I'll do a little film of it later. So I've got my glasses on so I can see the tentacles, and I'm peering over the glasses to see what's going on the screen. All I can see is my fringe now, to see what's going on the screen. So when I was shading and colouring in his tentacles, I struggled with that purely because of my eyesight. I felt it was a shame, and the pens bled a little bit, but at the same time, especially if I hold it back from afar, oh my god, yeah, I really, really love it. So they are my out and out wings. There were lots of other wings, like my proportions were a lot better this week. Still a bit of work on the, it wasn't a sparrow, on the bluebird. The head is too small, the wee sausage, okay. The body is actually fine. At first I thought it was the body that was out of proportion. No, it's actually the head that's out of proportion with the body. And on, well, facing this way, on his wing, I felt I could have lengthened the feathers that were actually on the wing. So there's definitely room for improvement. And the colouring in or the shading for that, although I was using pencil, which I thought would be much easier to blend the colours, there's a very clear line between the blue and the shades of browns. The browns blended brilliantly, and the blue for some reason wasn't crossing over. So I don't think it's pencils, I think it's something I've actually done there. The blue jay as well, he's got, the wings on his back are a bit too plump. I mean, maybe he's frightened of something and he's ruffling his feathers or just getting ready to fly. I could imagine that. But I think if I was drawing it again, I would narrow it down. And the only other thing that was wrong with it was I've got lots of, hang on. So I've even looked them out. I've unpacked them after a year. I've got lots of different pastels waiting to be used. So we've got Pentel there. These ones are dough craft. I think they've been a gift from someone, so they're oil pastels as well. And then these ones are oil pastels, and these were the ones I was using. But they definitely weren't blending, and it could be the paper. It just doesn't match the paper. I'll need to try out the Pentel ones because I know they are really good at blending and it can smudge things in. So I was really disappointed with that because I thought I was excited to use the pastels. So next time I'm going to try out, or maybe I'll just try something creative using the pastels themselves. I don't know. I don't think I'm that brave yet. I'll get there. Oh, what was I going to say? I've forgotten. I know. Yeah, so next time I'll try out the more expensive ones, and hopefully they'll be better. Apart from that, I'm definitely ready for the Advanced Art for Kids Hub. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. I've put all the links below for you. Oh, I've not got YouTube open. Give me a second. Nothing's come up, which is weird. You would think you might have used it. Advanced Art Hub, that's the other channel. The tentacruel and the plant are both from that channel. So that's exactly where I am. So I'm going to do a lot of work on that for the next episode. And at the minute, I've done 1 + 5 is 6, and 6 + 7 is 13. Yeah. So for the next 10, 12 hours, that's when, after I've done 12 hours, that's when the next episode will come out. He has, does it tell me how many videos? I thought it did tell me. The last one was a month ago. What's that? 4, 1, 2, 3. God, I'm just looking at the Zelda heart. Jeez, oh. These, I'm kind of scared looking at them. You know, like, can I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. Because one of them is welcome to Advanced Art Hub. So 7 times 4 is 28. So 27 videos to date. The plant monster took me an hour and a half. Tentacruel took me roughly an hour. Yeah, 1 hour. I kind of round it up or round it down to the nearest 5. What did I say? If it was 25, I'm going to get through quite a few of those. Oh my gosh, I feel scared at that challenge, but I'm going to do it because it's where I am and I'm so proud of myself so far. Yeah, my least favourite one is actually one of the birds, or it could be the, oh no, do you know what it is? It's the frog. It's the tree frog. And I do love a tree frog, but I didn't like it. I think it challenged me the least out of everything. And so I clearly like that challenge, even if I don't do as well as what I hope I might. But that's from the original Art Hub. I might go back to that for the realistic whatever animals, but just looking here, I can see realistic parrot, bat, an orb weaver spider. Do I do that? I'm arachnophobic. I can handle looking at it here, but I can see all the little hairs. I might need to skip that one. We'll see. We'll see how we do on that. Anyway, apart from that, the other thing I need your help with is, clearly I'm going to run out of material for Rob. I'm going to need a new teacher. So if you have used a YouTube artist, remember I prefer to learn by video rather than by books, because I'm a super slow reader. It's not that I don't enjoy reading, I'm just crazy slow. And there's reasons for that, but I'm not going to go into it. So any other videos that would help me move along this challenge, that'd be great. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm so glad I started it. I've only just got started on my crochet challenge because I've got involved in this so much. Hopefully the enthusiasm's coming through. I think it is. And I'd like to inspire you to start your own challenge, whether it's art, drawing, colouring, painting, or something completely different like woodwork or, you know, a language. And join along with me. You know, how are you doing? How are you coping with those like, can you move past the small learning trips, if you like? There's lots of trips along the way. Hey, and just write it off. That's okay. This is where I'm at. Or are you getting stuck? And if you're getting stuck, I can help you out. So just let me know. Right. Not keep you too long. It is cold outside here. I'm in the Northern Hemisphere. We're going through a bit of a cold blast at the moment. We've got lots of frost and ice. My friend, who's like 30 minutes away, if that, 20, 30 minutes away by car, she's got snow. How the heck? I am appalled. I am. We had sleet. We had white stuff fall from the sky, but didn't land. There's no way you can build a snowman with that or go sledding. So we're getting some of that weather, but it's going to warm up soon, right? We'll see. I'll let you know how we get on for the next one. In the meantime, my kids are going to start back at school today and tomorrow. We'll get used to the early morning rises again, right? We can do that. I can do that. That's a different challenge. That one's almost impossible with me. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you're having fun. Bye-bye now.